Dao De Jing Chapter 71. The wisdom of knowing what you don't know to know that you do not know is the highest wisdom. To not know and yet think you know is a serious flaw. The sage who follows the Tao has no shortcomings, for they recognize shortcomings as shortcomings. And because they acknowledge their flaws, they are free from them. Key thoughts and philosophical insight. 1. The wisdom of humility Laozi opens this chapter by presenting a paradox. The highest wisdom is not in knowing everything, but in knowing what you don't know. This awareness of one's ignorance is the foundation of true wisdom. It encourages humility, a willingness to learn, and an openness to new perspectives. This is in direct contrast to the arrogance of believing that one knows everything, which is a common pitfall of the unenlightened. 2. Acknowledging imperfection. The sage, in Laozi's view, is not someone without flaws, but rather someone who recognizes their flaws and embraces them as part of their nature. By admitting shortcomings, they do not hide from them or deny their existence. In this way, accepting imperfection becomes the path to growth and liberation. Rather than striving for an unattainable perfection, the sage cultivates an awareness of their limitations, which paradoxically allows them to transcend those limitations. 3. The role of self-awareness in virtue. In Laozi's philosophy, true virtue is found not in perfection or in vulnerability, but in self-awareness. The sage does not pretend to be infallible, but openly acknowledges both strengths and weaknesses. This kind of self-awareness leads to greater compassion, empathy, and wisdom in interactions with others. The sage is in tune with their own limitations, which enhances their understanding of the world around them. It is through this honesty with oneself that the sage can be free from the ego as attachments to success and pride. How this chapter offers modern wisdom. In our modern, fast-paced world, this chapter offers a timeless reminder. The pursuit of wisdom is not about amassing knowledge, but about developing the self-awareness to recognize and embrace what we don't know. In a society that often rewards certainty, confidence, and assertiveness, Laozi's teaching challenges us to embrace uncertainty and humility. It speaks to professionals, leaders, and individuals alike who may be overwhelmed by the pressure to appear competent and all-knowing. This chapter also encourages a shift in perspective. Imperfections and mistakes are not to be feared or hidden, but acknowledged and used as opportunities for growth. This mindset is crucial for anyone trying to lead a balanced, authentic life. It allows for personal development and improves relationships, as recognizing one's own shortcomings fosters empathy and understanding toward others. In the workplace and in society, this teaching invites us to value open-mindedness and continuous learning over the pursuit of an idealized, flawless image. Leaders who acknowledge their limitations and ask for input or advice create more inclusive, collaborative environments where growth is encouraged. In personal relationships, embracing one's flaws leads to deeper and more genuine connections with others. Chapter 71 emphasizes the wisdom of knowing one's own ignorance and the importance of humility in the pursuit of wisdom. Laozi teaches that the sage is not without flaws, but acknowledges them openly, and in doing so, transcends them. This chapter serves as a reminder that true wisdom is not about being perfect, but about embracing our imperfections and learning from them. In the modern world, this teaching encourages us to practice humility, to value self-awareness, and to recognize that growth comes not from pretending to know everything, but from being open to what we have yet to learn.